Linguistics, verses from the Odyssey, containing Lyká vantos, by April Vihilidal, UROC, UNM 2021. Now, let us talk about the compound ancient Greek words. First, we have Lyká vantos, which is in the genitive case and is masculine, and it translates to wolf advantage. Then we have the root of that genitive compound, and it is Lykavos, which means wolf go. Then from there, we have a phrase with another word being added to the root, Lykavos, which is antos o. And when that phrase is combined, it means the year. Because Lykavos means wolf go, antos o is adding the meaning of going. So we have the wolf goes going. And if you can visualize one wolf at the tail of another wolf, creating a circle where wolves are following each other with their mouths on the wolf's tail in front of them. You can imagine the year. Then we have Autolycus, the wolf itself. Autolycus, of course, is Odysseus's grandfather. And Lykavantos is another name for Odysseus because he is the grandson of the wolf itself. With these compound ancient Greek words, we have man linked to the wolf, the moon, and to the passage of time as in a year. I now introduce the two verses that use the compound words that express the triangulation of the gods, man, and animal in relation to the new moon and the solar eclipse of April 16th, 1178 BCE at high noon, with April Vihilidal's, that's me, more accurate translation of the two verses. Now, I would like to perform a linguistic analysis of the Greek compound word Lyká vantos. You see two nouns here, used in the two verses of the Odyssey. But what actually has taken place in the translations of yore is something that is not exactly correct. Because what the translators of yore have done is they've taken the root of the genitive masculine form of Lyká vantos, which is Lykavos, and they added another word, antoso, which when put together, Lykavos antoso, it means the year. Now that is not the correct translation, because Lyká vantos is what is actually written in the manuscript. But let's take a look at these two verses, which are exactly the same. So the way they've been translated in yore is Odysseus will come here within this very year. And that is verse 161 from book 14. And this is when the goodly swineherd, Umanus, is talking to the disguised, like a beggar, Odysseus. The loyal one, the sun, Umanus, speaks to the disloyal one, Odysseus, the moon. Then in book 19, verse 306, we have the exact same line. Odysseus will come here within this very year. Here, Odysseus is disguised as the beggar, speaking to Penelope about himself, Odysseus. Again, Odysseus is the disloyal one, the moon, speaking to the loyal one, his wife, the sun. Now, let's take a listen to my translation. Odysseus awaits the new moon with the character of a wolf, planning his wolf-like advantage. And here you see I've used the actual masculine genitive case in my translation. Now let's listen to this translation in context. That verily all these things shall be brought to pass, even as I tell thee. Odysseus awaits the new moon with the character of a wolf, planning with his wolf-like advantage. As the old moon wanes and the new moon appears, he shall return and take vengeance on all those who here dishonor his wife and his glorious son. Now let's take a listen to my translation for the verse that is found in Book 19, verse 306. My translation is using the masculine genitive form just as it is written in the manuscript. Odysseus awaits the new moon with the character of a wolf, planning with his wolf-like advantage. Odysseus awaits the new moon with the character of a wolf, planning with his wolf-like advantage, as some month ends and another one begins. Prudent Penelope said back to him, "If only this word, stranger, would be brought to pass, no, because of it, many gifts and friendship from me, so that anyone who met you would call you blessed." Conclusion. The incorrect translation steers the reader away from the idea that Odysseus is aware of the phase of the moon. In the corrected translation, his wolf-like advantage, which is the direct translation, is revealed and allows the reader to understand that Odysseus is planning his revenge on the new moon.